welcome to the Dr. Shelby Show. We're live from Hampton, Virginia, and I have a married couple that are going through menopause and andropause. Menopause is the time in a woman's life when her periods or menstruation eventually stops and the body goes through changes that no longer allow her to get pregnant. It usually happens around the age of 45 and 55. Andropause is a collection of symptoms including fatigue, a decrease in libido experienced by some middle-aged men and attributed to a gradual decline in testosterone levels. My couple, Chandler and Yasmin. Chandler, what's it like to have andropause?
Well, I experience fewer erections. I can't lift stuff up. Take this book bag, for example.
Let me get that for you.
And I even get night sweats.
Yasmin, tell us about your menopause.
Well, I get hot flashes, so me and his sweating at night. Pretty bad, don't you think?
Horrible.
I get mood swings, so we fight all the time. And I get these crucial headaches, and I've gained 30 pounds in the last month. And the sex drive is pretty low.
Flash, like Yasmin said, is coming from changing estrogen levels, and it may last a few years after the menopause. And it comes slow down. It's like a hot flash is a sudden changing of heat or temperature in your body. So you might start sweating up in the upper neck area for at least 30 seconds to a minute. So it's sort of like it can happen anywhere during any place in time. A hot flash is happening. Yasmin needs to keep track of it, and a diary may help her. But when a flash does start, it helps to go somewhere cool and drink an ice cold drink for about 30 seconds. We'll be back after a few messages.
Dull feet, add some polish. Are you guys watching me? LPI, only $4.99 plus shipping and handling.
What's the main difference between you two? Between, andropause and menopause?
I would say the main difference is that she has to go through it, and I can get hormonal therapy.
Sadly.
See, ladies and gentlemen, menopause is a normal stage in life. It's just like puberty. It's sort of like the last period, but the symptoms can last for several months or weeks. It comes from changing levels of estrogen, and it's basically like there's no more eggs inside of the ovaries, so the symptoms lead to different things. There are many symptoms for menopause because there's a lot of places in the woman's body that estrogen is used, like sweating and hair growing. A lot of different things come from estrogen. And the most common changes you might notice is that you might actually get hair on your upper lip and sort of start demonstrating some testosterone symptoms. The thing that scientists don't know is why the mood changes comes. They really don't know even why you get mood changes while you're on your period. And with the sleep aspect that Yasmin was having those problems, it usually comes from the heat flashes that you get every 30 seconds. You might have a heat flash while you're sleeping, and then you wake up and you're not comfortable anymore. Problem that Yasmin could have but that she doesn't is osteoporosis, and that's when your body is breaking down so many chemicals and you don't have enough calcium in your bones anymore, and they become very frail and they can break very easily. The thing Yasmin can do to stay healthy is don't smoke. Even if you use any type of tobacco like chewing or dip, don't do it. And eat a healthy diet with low in fat and higher in fiber and plenty of fruits and vegetables. You can make sure you get enough calcium and vitamin D by drinking more milk. And you have to exercise more often because she was gaining weight, and that really doesn't have a lot to do with estrogen. So she has to exercise more, especially to get off those 30 pounds. Estrogens are found in sort of food, so it's sort of like you can get estrogen from another source, and it's found in cereals, vegetables, and soy, so soy milk. And researchers are trying to discover whether these estrogens can help the women go through menopause more symptom-free. But if the man does want to get rid of the andropause, he can have a hormone replacement. But the problem with this is it can cause risks such as prostate cancer and worsen it if you do have prostate cancer. Unlike menopause, which is a natural occurring event in a woman's life, like Chandler said earlier, andropause is sort of a disorder, so it's something that you have to get medicines and treatments for. The scariest part about andropause is it happens over time in decades, so many men don't even know that they have it. Ladies, please be aware that menopause is normal. There's nothing wrong with the symptoms you're having or anything else about you. Please be sure to see your doctor at least once every year to ensure that you don't have andropause. Special thanks to National Institute of Aging.gov.
You didn't say it.
And we'll see you next time on Dr. Shelby's Scientific Network.